Today's episode is sponsored by mothers. Mothers everywhere. Mother's Day is coming up.
It is.
Happy Mother's Day to you, Julie.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you. All mother to all the little chismosas out there
Absolutely.
listening to this. Please bring us our gifts. Are you doing anything special for your mom on Mother's Day? Do you have anything planned?
Well, she's in Mexico,
She's in Mexico.
so no.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll
Wow.
celebrate her when she comes back. What about
Okay.
you?
You know what? That's a great question. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, you know?
We are mere days away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start thinking about, well, here's the thing. I usually don't
Okay.
take lead on these things.
Okay.
Somebody else does. And then
hmm
I just show up. So
What a great way to celebrate. I love that.
that's that's what I'm doing.
I love that for you.
That's what I'm doing. Mother's Day. Um, okay, great. Welcome to Me and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here. Julie. How are you, Julie?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, it's gloomy.
It is.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. It makes me feel kind of icky, honestly.
In what way?
I want the sun. I want the sun to be
Oh,
like to be coming into my apartment.
okay.
It's hard for me to tell like gloomy days. I think gloomy days are nice here and there. Not, I don't want a gloomy day right now. Um,
Right.
it's hard for me to kind of know what time of day it is just by looking outside. Don't like that.
Okay.
Don't like that one bit.
Okay.
When I wake up, I want it to be like sunny and bright.
Mm. Okay, I love that.
So it makes me feel some type of way.
I'm so sorry. It's probably been a rough 2 days for you.
It has. Yes.
Yeah. It has been gloomy for 2 entire days here in Southern California. And yeah, yesterday it sprinkled.
Oh, it rained. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask my car. Yeah. It's
Okay.
dirty. You know where I went to go get a car wash maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So, it's accumulated dust
Yeah.
and then it rained and now my car is dirty
I
with
love
the with
that.
the
Yeah, yeah,
dust
yeah.
with the dust that got wet and then dried.
Yeah, because it wasn't raining enough for
It
it
wasn't
to
raining
kind
enough.
of wash it. No, it just sprinkled.
Nothing but the most thought-provoking, riveting conversations here on You, Me, and Chisme. Christian's calling me. Sorry, Christian. Let me. Um,
Ignore the
should I
call.
answer?
Wow.
Wait, should I
Answer
answer?
the
Oh my God.
call.
Okay, hold on. Hello, Christian. You are live on You, Me, and Chisme. Julie and Adrian here. Just wanted you to say hi. He's not gonna say
He's
anything.
had a stroke.
No, I'm not joking.
You're recording right now?
Yeah,
Am I being recorded?
you're being recorded. Yeah, I'll call you back.
Sorry.
No, no, bye.
He said, "Are you joking?"
Yeah. Not thrilled with me. I will hear about that later.
Oh, I love that. I loved every minute of it.
Well, he's always talking about like, get me on the pod, let me on the pod. Okay,
Okay, special guest.
say something.
Oh,
Christian is our number one fact checker
yes.
because he will listen to the episode and write me text messages about how basically saying, "Oh, you're talking about this," or actually you meant to say this, or actually I appreciate
We
it very
love
much.
it. We love to hear that.
Anyways, okay, yeah. So you're doing well. You're okay. You're fine. You're living life. Tell me what's going on in your life, Julie.
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Life is crazy. Work has been honestly so busy.
Uh-huh.
No time to kiki or to laugh. I
Uh-huh.
still find the time, but there shouldn't be. But also I worked so hard on Wednesday and they had my ass all over the place that on nope, on Thursday, that on Friday morning I overslept for the first time.
You didn't set an alarm?
I I sure did.
You slept through your alarm.
I sure did turn it off.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What time did you end work on Thursday?
By third like 5:30, and I get there at 6
Oh,
in the morning.
okay. So what time
Okay,
were you home?
crazy.
No, I'm just asking what time were you home?
Oh my God. What time did I get home? Probably by 6 something.
And what time do you usually get home?
Like 4 something.
Okay, so what time did you go to sleep Thursday night? I'm just trying to figure out like what happened.
I don't know what time I fell asleep. That's how tired I was that I think I didn't mean to fall asleep at that time
Uh,
because I woke up, my TV was still
mm-hmm.
on, my
Ah,
phone was on the floor.
uh-huh. It was,
A
yep.
a lot of things
Unch
happened. But I had set my alarm
uh-huh.
and I
But
sure
the
did
phone was
hear
on the
it.
floor.
Well, I woke up at 2. I realized my phone was on the floor and that the TV was on, so I turned off the TV. I picked up my phone and then I proper went to bed at 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I heard my alarm,
Uh-huh.
swiftly turned it off. I don't know why in my head I turned it off twice. I kept
Uh-huh.
thinking I'm turning off the snooze one and then I have one after the snooze. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, it's coming right up. I did it twice though. I thought it twice.
Uh-huh.
And then I wake up
Uh-huh.
and like I can see out of the curtains of my room light outside.
Ah, you knew. What time do you usually wake up?
Like at 4. If I'm gonna go in at 6, at 4.
And what time did you wake up on Friday?
6 a.m.
Oh,
The time my butt is supposed to be in the on the chair of the at the office.
wow.
So I call my boss
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, Teresa, I fell asleep. I just woke up cackling. I'm like, where are you laughing? And she's like, oh my God, you're fine. You're fine. She's like, you're freaking out. I'm like, I am freaking out. This has literally never happened. And I was like, I'm gonna get ready so fit fast and I'm gonna be there in a little bit. And she's like, okay, let me tell somebody. And usually we're like one of the first ones in the office. So she's like, there's no one to tell. No one's online. She was working from home. And
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is the kind of shenanigans. I'm like, why are you? She's cackling. She's like, you
Uh-huh.
know what? Yesterday was crazy. I'm surprised you didn't call out. I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
I'm getting ready. I'm on my way in. She's like cackling. She like texted our security coordinator too. It was like, Julie's gonna be late. Make sure to take a picture of her. She's not gonna be wearing makeup. I'm like, oh my God. First of all, if you think I'm waking up late and still not making time for makeup, that's crazy. I went in looking semi decent. But
Uh-huh.
yeah. And shockingly, I
Mm.
made it into I woke up at 6:15.
Uh-huh.
I made it into my desk by 7:15. Full face of makeup, broke many laws driving. But
Ugh.
I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it and I felt so proud of myself.
How long does it take you to get to work?
Usually, if I'm going in the morning, like traffic isn't ready to go yet. So usually about 30, 35 minutes.
I see.
I made it in like 25.
Wow. Do you remember when you used to live literally around the corner from work?
Mm,
Take you
mm-hmm.
5 minutes. Oh, Julie's drinking water. Hold on. Is
Yes,
it water?
it
Vodka?
is water.
Tequila?
No, it's water.
Jungle juice?
Jungle juice. Yeah. That's what I'm drinking on Sunday at 2:48 p.m.
I haven't had jungle juice in a very long time. I like to
Wow.
go to a party where they're serving jungle juice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Let's
Okay.
find one.
You should throw one while your mom is out of the country. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Party at Julie's
totally.
house.
With jungle juice.
Yeah. Sophia's gonna be behind the bar.
Literally, we're right around the corner from that.
Um, okay, wow. You're such a great employee, Julie, and I'm happy that they appreciate you.
Thank you, thank you. Oh, speaking of,
Oh, tell me.
I guess we did have time to kiki this week, even though it was fucking busy as fuck.
Uh-huh.
So guess what I find out?
What?
Speaking of appreciation.
What?
So someone at work, one of my coworkers tells me, a girl that I talk to, but like I've kind of just started really talking to her. So we're just getting comfortable, and she said, "Let's jump right in, bitch." We're in a room talking about some other stuff, and then randomly she's like, "If I ask you something, would you tell me the truth?" I was like, "Yes, probably." I was like, what?" And then she goes, "Are you my boss's niece?" And I said, "That's a little racist. Why? Because we're both Mexican? That's wild. Your microaggressions are showing." Um, but I was like, "No." And she's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." "No. Why?" And she's like, "People are talking."
People are saying that you're the boss's niece. You're a nepo baby. People are
People?
claiming you to be a nepo baby.
Me?
Wow.
I wish. So then she tells me that, okay, so the day of Admin Appreciation Day,
Hmm.
during their 8 o'clock meeting is when they pulled me into the room and made this big deal. That 8 o'clock meeting is on Teams with the camera on. So like everyone in that meeting, which is most people in the site, saw
Hmm.
me and saw the big thing. People walked by my desk. They saw how they decorated and all the gifts that they gave me and blah, blah, blah. Apparently, right after the morning meeting, laptops or whatever or meetings were closed, and then amongst themselves, they started speculating because it couldn't be the work. It's not going to be the work. Why would they appreciate Julie so much? They don't appreciate anybody else. This is what they're saying. I think differently, but I'm not them. So,
Wait, but you're the only admin there.
right. Couldn't have been the work though.
You have haters.
Couldn't have been the work. It had to be that I'm the boss's niece. And this person that told me, by the way, is just the messenger and is very, very kind and very, very funny. And she's like, "You know how crazy I am?" I was like, "How?" She's like, "I started looking at you two being like, they do look alike."
Do you guys look alike? Do you think that you do?
We're Mexican.
Uh-huh.
We're both brown women. So I guess in
Uh-huh.
that sense, we look alike.
And do you okay, well, I guess niece could mean I was gonna say like, okay, like niece and not sister, you know?
Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And so then I had a little of an existential crisis
Uh-oh.
to find out that people were talking behind my back and like it really made me spiral. You know how it triggered me to start thinking about, I'm saying his name, I don't care, Michael, and how he
Uh-huh.
ghosted me. And how after he ghosted me, I kept being like, "Oh my God, our relationship meant nothing. 8 years of friendship and it was nothing." And it really triggered those feelings again to be like, "Oh my God, these relationships that I thought I was building at work mean nothing. They're all talking shit behind my back." Like, but like it spiraled. I went on a walk with the work husband and he's like, "Why are you freaking out?" And then I told him that I was triggered. He's like, "I understand that you're being triggered right now and I'm so sorry. But like these people genuinely like you. And on top of that, they're genuinely miserable. Like they're gonna talk about anybody. It's not you as a human. It's like anybody, like you are very clearly not having a bad time at work. And these people are very clearly having a bad time at work. So maybe it has something to do with that, right? So then I told my boss, right?
Uh-huh.
And I told her once I had chilled out, but she could tell that I was like still frustrated. And she's
Hmm.
like, "I'm a little offended." And I was like, why? And then she's like, what? I'm offended that you're offended. Why are you offended? I was like, oh my God. I'm not offended at the relation. I'm offended that they're connecting my appreciation to the fact that I'm your relative, not to the fact that I'm running around every day trying to get events out of the ground and like fucking the VP visit and all of these other things. Like, no, it had nothing to do with that. It had to be that I'm related to you. And then she's like, one next time that we're both downstairs, you should call me Thea in front of everyone.
I like your boss.
I was like, you are chaos.
I really
Chaos.
like her.
Yeah. So
Bring Teresa on the pod.
my brain
Um,
hurts on the pod.
okay. Julie the Nepo baby. Wow. Just kidding. I
Yeah.
Oh, there was good. I had a really good question and it completely left my mind. Oh, just to I don't know. I don't, we've been doing this for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember every single little thing. But I was just going to say, in case you've never mentioned, if you've never told the story on the podcast, Michael was your best friend
Mm.
of 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
You were incredibly close to him and his family and his children. And then
Mm-hmm.
literally one day to the next, you could not communicate with him.
Right.
And I don't know, have you told this story on here? I don't remember.
Some may say I've told it too many times.
Oh, maybe. Oops. You know what you should do?
Tell me.
You should tell that story on TikTok.
I feel like I
Like you've done like doing a get ready with me video, like where you're doing your makeup and telling this story.
have.
I
No.
love because
Okay.
I love those kind of TikToks.
Mm.
And you should also tell the one about my dead boyfriend. You should well, not my dead boyfriend, but your dead
Right,
boyfriend.
right,
Yeah.
right.
You should
Yeah.
tell you should do that while you're doing your makeup. I
Okay.
yeah, because I eat those kind of TikToks up. And so yeah,
Noted.
I think you would do a good job at it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I will take that into consideration next time I'm getting ready.
Okay, thank you. And then you know what? At that point, you might as well tell about all the other stories.
Right.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
just keep them coming.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
The
Okay.
Julie cinematic universe.
Oh, yeah. Boy, is
Wow.
there ever an entire universe. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just putting my 2 cents out there.
I will take your 2 cents and I'll put them in my pocket.
Okay. Don't spend it all in one place.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
How
you
are
went in,
you doing?
I have my good days and I have my bad days
Yeah.
and what what else can you do?
What kind of day is today?
Today has been, well, if it wasn't so fucking gloomy outside.
You're right. I'm so sorry.
Today's an okay day. Today's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Good.
Whatever. I don't want to go to
Right.
work tomorrow. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
But whatever. At
Right.
least I don't go in at 6 in the morning. Sorry, Julie. I know
Yeah.
you can do it.
Tomorrow's a 5 o'clock day, so
You're a strong soldier.
yeah. I try my best. I try my hardest.
Me, on the other hand, not really. You want to know what I did last night?
Always.
Well, first of all, um, happy birthday to my friends Kanisha and John. It's their birthday this week.
Lovely. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Yay. And
Yay.
yesterday I ate an edible.
Okay.
I ate an edible and about an hour in I was like, I don't know. I feel like it should be hitting me by now.
Uh-huh.
And so then I'm like, let me wait like another 15 minutes. And then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck, like I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
So then I ate another one.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then I went into the shower. And because like I wanted to take like a stone shower,
Hmm.
um, but it didn't really hit until after the shower.
Hmm.
And then and then it hit.
And then it hit.
Then it hit. Yeah. And then it hit. Or maybe yeah, both of them hit. I do think I needed both. I do think
Okay.
yeah. But you want to know something? I tucked myself into bed. First
Of
of
course.
all, I love to wear the headphones at night. At some point, I stopped playing whatever I was listening to, but I
Hmm.
still had the headphones on.
Okay.
I think it's just comfort, you know?
Oh, sure, sure.
Like it's a comfort thing. Um, and I don't know if it was fireworks or gunshots, but it was one after the other. But at that point, I was already kind of like stoned, so I was like, well, what am I gonna do?
Right. Nothing but make it worse. So I'll just stay here.
That's all I did. I didn't hear anybody scream. I didn't hear any sirens. I didn't hear anything. So
Well, at least there's that.
there is that. But the point of the story is I'm going through Twitter
Okay.
and I start seeing these videos of Lady Gaga performing in Brazil
I
to
saw.
2 million people.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, I started to feel like I was there.
Yeah. Yeah,
I started
massive.
the energy was so incredibly palpable in the
Yeah.
videos that I felt like it was kind of insane. And then I
Okay.
found the actual video of the performance on
Uh-huh.
Twitter
Uh-huh.
and I started watching that.
Mm-hmm.
It was euphoric.
Yeah, I bet.
It was really incredible. You could hear the
Hmm.
people sing. Her energy was on
She was on a
a
hundred.
thousand.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was crazy, crazy, crazy. If you haven't seen any of the footage, go look for it
Yeah.
because my God, Lady
Hmm.
Gaga, Lady Gaga,
I love it. I love it.
Lady Gaga, Lady Gaga.
Are you on an edible right now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So yes,
What if I'm still stoned from last night? Wouldn't
friend,
that be crazy?
breaking news. I think you might be.
Wouldn't that be absolutely nuts? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not, but
I don't know, babe.
one
I
one can
don't
only
know.
dream.
Yeah.
One can only dream. Okay, well, guess what, Julie?
Tell me.
We have fan mail.
Wait,
Oh, what?
I have two life updates.
Oh my God.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
by all means, please. I will
Life.
tell me. Should I take notes?
No.
Is there an opportunity for follow-up questions?
Yeah, there always is with you.
Okay, thank you.
Um, life update number one. I'm going to tell you the two life updates and then you ask what you need to afterwards.
Okay, I'm so
Like,
excited. I'm hard right now. I
ah!
I might even be, you know. Okay.
Life update number one is I went on a date with a girl.
You went on a date with a girl.
Life update number two is I'm training for a 5K.
You're training for a 5K? Okay. Hold on. Well, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah, you already do because you will
I
follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah. I think
Oh,
I
okay,
saw both
okay.
on TikTok. Yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to bring it up unless you were going to bring it up. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Where did you meet said girl?
On Tinder.
On Tinder. And where did you go on your date?
to this place in Downey called 112 Cafe, I want to say.
Okay, was this during the day? Was it at night? Was it a coffee date? Was it a dinner date? A lunch? What was this?
It was an early dinner date. So it was right after I got off work, so around 5 o'clock.
This was on Friday.
No, this was on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
hmm
Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how did the date go?
It went really good. I would give it a 10.
Okay. Was there a kiss at the end on the cheek? Anything?
No,
No.
no,
No. A
no.
hug?
Yeah, there was a hug.
Okay. And the conversation was lovely? Or what, how old are they?
They are 40.
Oh, I kind of really love that. Okay.
And it was, yes, we went to a cafe, we chatted about everything, family, work, dating, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked after we finished eating for like 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
And then the only reason why it was cut short is because I had to go to the grocery store before it closed for work stuff. So I was
Uh-huh.
like, I have to get out of here by a certain time. Um, and yeah, and it was really good. And before I even got home, because I was still at the grocery store, she sent me a follow-up.
Uh-huh.
Let's do this again sometime text.
Okay. And are you gonna do it again?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. I'm just very excited.
So am I.
Who paid?
I paid. So
Oh.
this was a place where you paid before you got your food. Like you go, you order, and then you take a number or whatever. And I don't know, it came over me, and I was like,
Uh-huh.
I want to pay, and then I did.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. What do they do for work?
They're a director at a nonprofit organization.
Okay. Um
Guys,
and where
I do think Adrian is still high a little bit.
and where do they live?
They live in Pasadena,
Oh,
which is a little far, but you know, you make it work or whatever.
I have heard of further.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I would like to live in Pasadena one day.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we could be neighbors.
Maybe.
Okay. That's very exciting. I can't wait to
Uh-huh.
hear about date number two.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you sure? You sound a little hesitant. Oh,
I'm just unfortunately when it comes to dating a pessimist. So, yes, I am looking forward to it, but anything could go wrong at any moment.
pessimism is
Yeah.
the root of all evil.
I agree.
Mm, mm. But yet there we are,
There we are.
sucking on its pessimistic tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Well, and now you're training for a 5K.
yeah.
Oh, tell me about that.
I don't know. Sometimes
Whose idea was this?
it was mine. Mistakes
Okay.
were made.
So we only
Mistakes
have
were
one
made.
person to blame.
One person to blame. I came up with the idea and
Okay.
then I coerced, encouraged two of my coworkers to do it with
Mm-hmm.
me.
Mm-hmm.
They have hated every moment of it. I have as well, but I find it fun because they're doing it with me and they crack me up. Um, and I didn't think, okay, we trained the one day and I was like, oh no, we're too bad. We're never gonna do it. But
Uh-huh.
we do have a training. The work has been put together a train. He's done 7 marathons, so he
Who
put
is
together
this?
the work husband.
Oh, he's done 7 marathons.
I know. And like 11 half marathons. People are so fucking annoying. But anyway, I told him. He was like, "Oh, I've done 11 marathons." I'm like, "I've never had the ick more. Shut the fuck up." Anyway, so he put together a training schedule for us.
Uh-huh.
So we're working on that now. And yeah, I did 3 miles run slash walking.
Uh-huh.
I want to be clear. We're not running
Hmm.
nonstop yet. I did 3 miles yesterday, broken up. Like I did one and a half before Sophia's game, and then one and a half after Sophia's game. So we're doing. I'm as sore as I've ever been today.
Okay.
But tomorrow we're doing it again, the three of us.
Okay.
So
Good. Wow.
yeah,
I'm so happy for you. That's so
thanks.
great. You're so fearless. I love it.
I don't know about that, but we're gonna do it and we'll do it until our body says that we can't anymore, I guess.
There's something special about you.
Adrian, stop.
It's true. It's
It's,
true.
it's the edible talking.
It's not the edible. The edible has left my system. Um, yeah, you're so and your friends seem so fun and funny. What a
They are
great
hilarious.
what a great thing to do. Oh my God. You want to know what there's nothing that gives me more of a hard on than funny people. I
Dude,
mean,
you would die
just
with these two bitches. They're hilarious.
people who are just so naturally funny. Okay,
Yeah.
invite me out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would love them. They are two of the funniest people I've ever met. Two of the funniest people. I want to go on record. They're
Oh,
not the
okay.
funniest.
Who would you say is
Um,
the funniest person you ever met? By the way, I'm not fishing for a compliment. I'm just curious if you, and you can give like top, like who will really like just,
the funniest person I've ever met.
yeah.
Oh, I hate to say it because there's bitterness, but there was so much laughter and joy. You know who
Mm,
I'm talking about?
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
just so funny when he was
Yeah.
being a fucking dick. But before that, he's just so naturally hilarious. He's the only person that's made me laugh so hard that one of the only people that my sides have hurt.
He is very funny.
He is
Yeah.
very funny.
I've
He's also a dick. I'm gonna go on record. Equally, some may say equal levels, but very, very funny.
yeah.
And you are a close second because I have laughed so hard on this podcast talking to you. And I have vivid memories of like closing the call and being like, that was such a great time for me. Like that was just so fun. So yeah. I'm
Thank
surrounded by very
you.
funny people.
I only want to be surrounded by funny people.
Yeah.
And sometimes I wonder, I'm like, are there people that are just not funny? Are
Yeah.
there, do you know anybody who's not funny?
Yes, I've
I guess I
encountered
do.
them.
I guess I do.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's so sad.
It is kind of sad.
But do you think also like being funny is like objective? Because sometimes people aren't even necessarily that funny, but sometimes in the tone or the way that they say something, I find them extremely hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. But you have to know how
You
to
have to get
use
it.
those tools,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes I will like, the crowd work comedians.
Mm,
I don't think a lot of them are funny.
no.
I think only one of them is funny.
Okay.
Like, have I told you about my obsession with this man?
I don't know. Tell me.
His name is Morgan J. Do you know who Morgan J is on TikTok?
No.
Let me tell you something. That
Okay.
man is my man. And
Okay.
all the other bitches that he meets in the audience better back the fuck up
Okay.
because that's my man.
I think he annoyed me at some point because I blocked him.
uh, wow. Wow. Okay.
I don't
No,
know.
don't unblock him. Don't unblock him. Don't unblock him.
Oh, yeah. I find him very annoying. I'm sorry.
Don't unblock. I guess you could never come to my wedding.
I'm sorry. As long as he doesn't do any comedy work at your wedding, I think we'll be fine.
He's straight. It's fine.
Oh,
It's never gonna happen. But if you end up with him one day, Julie, ooh, I am gonna be
no.
so fucking pissed at you.
No, I think we just established I like funny people. So I think we're
He
safe.
is funny. Oh my
No, he's
gosh.
cringy. I hate it.
He's not cringy.
Yeah, he
Oh my
is.
gosh. We're not gonna fight today, Julie. It's Sunday. Um,
The Lord's Day.
the Lord's Day. We're not gonna fight. Um, no. There are a lot of people that I think that they're funny
Yeah.
and unfortunately are not funny, but then I wonder, do other people find them funny? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
But
I think that's the case with most comedians. Like people look at John Mulaney. He's never gotten a giggle out of me.
I don't find him funny.
But people love him.
I really do.
They do. They love him. And they don't only love him, they genuinely think he's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never even giggled.
Not my kind. Yeah. Isn't this fascinating? Humor.
Fascinating. Mm,
We should have a humor specialist come on the show.
we
Come
should.
on, come on the show. I don't know. I said that kind of word. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I like, could you imagine being 80 years old and being with somebody who just is not
Oh,
funny?
no.
Wow.
I feel like when I'm 80 years old, I'm just gonna play our podcast on a loop. Because it makes me laugh.
That's so funny. You think we're gonna have access to the internet when we're 80? You're so funny.
You're so funny.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I would like to do that too. I hope it doesn't. I hope it's not cringe. Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Well, whatever. Okay, well, Julie, when is your 5K?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, so there's one on June 1st that we're technically aiming for, but that also
Uh-huh.
feels a little nearly impossible. Um, s- we want to really sign up for the June 1st one,
Okay.
but we really have to get through running without stopping because we're laughing so hard. And if we're not getting to that point by mid-May, it's just not looking good for us. But
Okay.
the June 1st one, the only reason why we chose it is because it is wolf themed and we wanted to wear our Jacob t-shirts. So we really it's like called something like Howlapalooza. It's not, I've never been obsessed with anything more. I will
That is
dust
really.
off my Jacob t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So we're aiming at that one. We're not completely sure yet.
Mm-hmm.
So to be determined as of now.
Okay. TBD, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Is there any other life updates that you would like to share?
that was it.
Okay.
What about you? Okay.
Oh, I don't really I'm not doing anything with my life, so don't have anything to share. Haven't been on a date, or I'm not trading for anything. I'm not going
Okay.
anywhere. You know what? People are always like, when you have like casual, acquaintances or friends or people at
Hmm.
work, like, oh, are you taking any time off? Are you going on any trips? And I'm like, no, I don't. Would you like to pay for it,
Yeah.
Barbara?
Fuck, it's always a Barbara.
It's always a fucking Barbara.
Ugh.
I don't work with a Barbara. But did you see that Barbara Streisand is releasing a new album?
I did, and she has collaborated with Hosier, and their song together did make me cry.
And she has a song with Mariah Carey and Ariana
She
Grande.
did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever. But the her song with the Hosier.
Oh, you hate Ariana Grande
I do.
so
I do.
much.
I do. I do. I do. I don't know why at this point. I feel like she's fine.
I cannot wait to see Wicked 2.
I'm excited to see it too.
You're fake.
I'm excited to see it too.
Love me some Ariana Grande.
Mm.
Okay, that's fine, Julie. Um, okay, we do have fan mail.
Okay.
Let me play the fan mail. Let me play the fan mail. Oh, there goes my neighbor. Bye, girl. Okay. Today's fan mail is provided by the one, the only D.
Julie, Adrian, unlike you, I have no problem talking about my love life. I actually, until very, very recently, had been single for like 6 years and had not dated anyone like at all, and had no intention of dating anyone. I thought I would live my life alone and like, adopt a dog and a cat and like, I don't know, just live with them. Um, but I met a woman recently who I have an incredible, genuine connection with, and it's very exciting. We're gonna take things slow and see where things go. But I'm definitely falling for her, and I feel it feels magical, and I hope that for everybody who wants to find it. Um, but also, you guys forgot. I guess I asked too many questions in my last fan mail, but I was asking about you all going to Vegas one day or maybe one weekend in July or August because Kelly Clarkson is doing shows every weekend in July and August. And Adrian, obviously you need to take Julie to the breakfast buffet because she's never been to Vegas, which is insane. So also, Julie, you forgot or ignored the update on the old man. What's up? Come on, spill the tea.
D is nothing if not relentless.
Yeah.
Good job, D. D, how exciting.
Very
You're,
exciting.
dare I say, in love.
That's so
L
cute.
is for the way you look at me.
Oh my God.
O is for the only one you'll see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that I adore. And Julie. I had to finish the whole. I didn't want to give everybody
I
blue
mean,
balls and not finish it.
right. You
My
were thinking of the
gosh.
people.
Anyways,
Um,
D. Sorry, I'm still thinking about D and
as you
like
should be.
love.
That's very cute.
Good
That's
for
very
you,
cute.
D.
And also, very bold of you to call in and inform me that you're cheating on me, D. Wild behavior, the audacity on you. I'm
Julie,
just
you are
kidding.
so toxic.
I
I am
know.
so
I
obsessed with
know.
you. You're so toxic. I love it.
Just kidding. D, that sounds very cute. I'm obsessed. I First feelings are just so fun. The little butterflies in the tummy, the excitement of it all. I hope that the feeling lasts because, pessimism and whatever. Kelly. Oh, D, did you hear her new song? Kelly Clarkson has a new song called Where Have You Been? I listened to it no less than 737 times.
Wow.
Very much a fan of this new song. She says it's about Meryl Streep and Martin Short. I think that's adorable. I think that is very cutesy. Um, and I would love to go to Vegas and see Kelly Clarkson. However, you did mention the months were July and August. Nevada, summer. I don't know how I would be able to handle that. And well, let me tell you, not well. If she wants to
It's
push,
hot.
if she wants to push it to October, I will be there in October for Hosier. One day Hosier, one day Kelly. What a blast. I would love that. I don't think I can survive Nevada summer. I don't think I was built like that. I'm barely built for a California summer. So to be determined, let's look at the weather when the dates come around and then we'll make a decision. I would love to go anywhere with Adrian, but he refuses. But I would love to go anywhere. I would love to go wherever he wants. But
I don't refuse.
well, you don't accept either. So I just feel like
Invite me.
Nevada summer is no me gusta. But let's look into it.
If it requires me getting on a plane, it's a little bit more tricky.
Right. It is less than an hour, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. Well, let's figure it out.
You're the one
Also,
who doesn't want to go to Las Vegas in the middle of the summer.
oh my God. I don't want to go anywhere in the middle of the summer. I want to stay indoors with the AC cranked the fuck up. Um, Anyway, old man. Oh, it's just a lot of nonsense, really. A lot of back and forth nonsense. This last week, I tried to end it with him. End it. We're not anything, but I tried to be like, I don't even want to be your friend at this point. He didn't let me. And to be honest, I found it charming. Like I just was like, this like I was texting while I was on lunch with my friend, and I was like, I'm having so much fun. Like this is just so fun and ridiculous. Like this man who is very clearly seeing someone else being like, don't leave me. And then I said something like, at some point I was like, well, babe, we can't, I call everybody babe. Let's go
Yeah.
on record. But I was like, well, babe, we can't be, blah, blah, blah. And then he just replied with the shy smiley face. And he was like, you called me babe. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I said, he's got me. He got me. He
I
got me.
got you.
So we're supposed to be seeing each other next week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Again, this man's dating somebody. We're not going on a date. We're supposed to just see each other and hang out like we do. Like we go to the movies and stuff. Like I would love to see Sinners again if that's something he wants to do. Um,
Do you think
I
he'd be interested in going on a double date
with who?
with us, and I'll find somebody to come with me? I want to meet this man.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be
Maybe.
fun? We
It
should
would it
start
would be something.
Wait, we should start going on double dates just for like
Okay.
the heck of it.
Okay. For the plot?
For the plot.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. You're gonna hang out with him.
I don't know. The way he so relentlessly was like, I see you're trying not to talk to me anymore, but like I'm not gonna let you. I don't know. Toxica. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Can you make out with him this time?
I don't know.
Please, for me.
He's seen somebody.
I mean, it sounds very casual.
I need to
Uh,
talk to him about that. If we hang out, I'm gonna talk to him about that.
Let me
And
also remind you, you just went out with somebody too. So,
oh, okay, but that was one date.
okay, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say we're seeing each other yet.
I just
Um,
wanted you to make out with him.
and I literally was telling my friend at work, like, if he low-key didn't kind of look like Oscar Isaac, he would not get away with half of this shit. He would not. He wouldn't. But he's like a tall Oscar Isaac. That's like my kryptonite. What am I supposed to do? I am only one lady. Okay. I'm just human. I don't know what anyone wants from me. Like I get that this is very annoying and like toxica behavior. I get it. Whatever, dude. He had me cheesing like a mad woman when he was texting me.
I also don't need to do a double date. Like, it could just be the three of us. Like, if the three of us are making out, like, what? That sounds good to me.
Okay. Oh, we're making out in this date.
Well, I mean,
Adrian's like, you actually don't even have to be there.
I'm not going for the movie.
Okay, noted. Noted.
He's hot.
I agree. I agree.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he's like a
I've
bi
never
king.
I've never asked. Maybe it's another question we should approach.
Okay, you have a job now.
Okay.
Make out with him and ask him if he's bi.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. Okay. Good. D, thank you. You always provide the best questions.
Hmm.
Nosy, but you ask it so kindly. And you also I don't mind talking about my love life. Okay, D.
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
If we knew each other in person, I'd ask you some much more personal questions.
So many questions.
But I respect you, D. So I am not going to ask what I want to ask.
Appreciated.
Okay. How do you feel? Do you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders?
Yeah, I've been carrying this old man stuff for a while
Yeah.
without telling anybody.
If there's something you really want to know about Julie, just ask it. She'll
Just
answer.
I will answer it. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
Help.
Okay. Well, guess what?
What?
It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, Julie, Beyonce has done now. Well, by the time everybody listens to this tomorrow, it'll be 3 shows in LA.
Yeah.
But when we record, she's only so far done 2.
Right.
I went on night 2.
Wow. And how was it?
Yeah, it was pretty spectacular. It was
Yeah.
really, yeah. I mean, there's nobody doing it like her.
Right.
It's pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, if you're anywhere on TikTok, you've probably seen the many videos
Yes.
about the variety of technical difficulties that happen. The most I've seen is nobody marked her spot for when the robot frames come
Mm,
in during Cozy, I believe. Um yeah, apparently she kept people there till 6 in the morning.
I saw
And I think
after
that
that.
and I
Hmm.
think they ran through the whole show again.
Insane. I love her. I love her. She said, who, we are not messing up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that for her.
We bought last minute tickets the weekend before, and um and yeah, let me tell you, the 230 to 236 section of SoFi
Hmm.
Stadium, I think, is the golden spot. That's where you want to sit.
That's
Um,
where I've been there's a possibility I might go next Friday. We're looking into it. We're keeping an eye on those tickets to see if they where the prices go or if they sell out completely. But the 230s is kind of the sweet spot that I keep seeing that's really good
yeah,
seating.
230. I think if you can sit in like 234, that's probably like the most ideal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
Um, yeah, okay. AMA. What do you want to know?
Okay, what was your favorite part about the show?
I was looking forward to 3 songs. Two Hands to Heaven, my
Mm-hmm.
favorite song on Cowboy Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, not Daddy, or yes, Daddy Lessons
Mm-hmm.
and Desert Eagle. And she
Mm-hmm.
performed all 3.
Oh,
And
lovely.
yeah, there was a moment when she was performing Tyrant, she like grabs the microphone from the robot. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure that's what I saw. There were some questions if that actually happened. That I thought that was she looks incredible. She sounds
Yeah.
impeccable.
Yeah.
Blue Ivy all throughout the show. Um, yeah,
Roomy?
Roomy. Oh, Roomy.
Yeah.
Miss Tina
Very
came
cute.
out. Um, yeah, Miss Tina did a talk the next day at the Wiltern with Kiki Palmer, and Beyonce was also there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's why she needed them to rehearse that night because she's like,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna go
see.
see my mom the next day.
That makes sense.
I mean, well, I don't look at her schedule, but whatever.
Right. Interesting. What was the best surprise of the show? Like something you didn't expect and you ended up loving it.
What was the best- Hmm. 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 I feel like I had seen a lot of the TikToks already.
Mm,
I'm not. I don't. I can't wait.
right.
Um. 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 Blue walking to Deja Vu.
Mm. Yeah.
So good. So good. Her
So
medley of the
good.
old songs, she hadn't done that the night before or the first night.
Hmm.
Um, wouldn't have been my tailored picks of songs, but totally fine.
Hmm.
Um, and Yeah, I bought a shirt. Well, my friend Alex bought me a shirt for my birthday.
Mm. Oh,
Um, yeah, it was really. I also say this. I
okay.
picked the right parking. The If you're going to SoFi Stadium and you're sitting in the 230s, you should enter through entry 8 and you
Okay.
should park in the purple zone, lots
Okay.
or K. It'll be perfect.
Noted.
You're welcome.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun. It looks like such a fun show. I mean, again, up in the air if I'm gonna go. It's looking like may possibly, definitely yes, but
I think if you like Cowboy Carter, yes, you should go.
yeah.
Um, if you didn't see Renaissance, you should also go because she does a lot of Renaissance in it.
Mm,
Um, and so yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh, Beyonce.
American Requiem. Everybody had their little cowboy outfits on.
Mm-hmm.
I ate a hot dog. I did get in the
Oof.
line to get a cocktail, and the bartender was so slow.
Oh,
We almost got to showtime. I barely got to see friends who were hanging around because the bartender was so freaking slow. She wasn't even making the cocktail. She was just pouring it out of the fucking
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. That's
Anyways,
unfortunate.
I do like the restrooms at SoFi Stadium.
Okay.
Clean, big, bright,
Mm-hmm.
very great.
Lovely.
That's it.
I love it.
That's all she wrote. Okay, do you know that Beyonce and Chris Jenner are friends?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, just FYI.
Yeah.
Um, Next up on the pop culture pop up, Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper are now Instagram official.
Yeah.
I saw this pop up, but I never saw the photo. Let me go look at it. What are your thoughts, Julie?
Oh, they look very cute together, and it annoys me for some reason, but they look very cute together. They are kissing. They're kissing in the picture. Um, and she is there is a gap, but some may say I'd be hypocritical if I was like, oh my God, this age gap, because how old is he? Like in his 50s or something? And Gigi is 30 years old. So there is a gap, but I feel like once you hit 30, not acceptable, but it's whatever. You're an adult. You know what the fuck you're doing by that point. They look fine. I don't buy it though. How did they meet? How did we get here? What happened? Like I don't get it. I
Do
don't
you think he's
like
gay?
a lot of people do.
That's why, yeah, I'm asking.
I don't know. Maybe a little bi.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh,
who
she,
isn't?
sorry, I missed the fact she just turned 30.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
I like 50 something.
Here, I'll look it up. Um, Interesting, interesting. Yeah, he's 50. A 20-year difference.
Crazy, but like, she's 30.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's hot. They're both hot.
He is, they're both it's just two beautiful people getting together, having a good time.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know who any of these other people are in these photos. I am so out of
I
touch.
know. That's how you know we're getting
I
old.
thought this first man with the beard was him. It's not. Um, what do you think when you have such a large age gap? Like, I guess you're like rich and famous, so everybody lives the same kind of life. I was just gonna
Mm-hmm.
think, like, what does she do when he hangs out with his friends? Or maybe they don't hang out with each other's friends. I don't know.
Or maybe she's right there with them. I don't know. I feel like rich people, it's different,
It is different for rich people.
you know?
Yeah, they can do whatever they want,
They can, and they do,
and they do,
and they do.
and they do. Well, I almost forgot his name. I was gonna call
Bradley
him
Cooper.
Tom. I hope Bradley gets his Oscar soon
We all hope that.
so that he'll stop torturing us with these movies.
He cares.
Remember when you thought Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper were fucking each other?
Yeah, that's still something that I think happened.
You think so?
1000%.
Hmm.
That chemistry, no, nobody's that good of an actor. Sorry, babe. No.
Yeah.
I've seen your other movies. Nobody's that good of an actor.
Do you think Zayn and Bradley Cooper ever interact with each other?
No, I don't think Zayn interacts with many people, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
To
Yeah.
be honest, yeah.
Definitely not Gigi's mom.
No, Jesus.
Do you remember that?
No, yeah, yeah. No, but okay, speaking of Bradley, did you know Bradley was a student? You know when that show Inside the Actor Studio was a thing?
Uh-huh.
He was a student that attended a taping of that, and got to ask De Niro or somebody a question as a student. And I saw that clip recently, and he just looks so like hungry and passionate for creating art. And
Uh-huh.
it's just like, damn, and now you're doing it.
Mm.
Isn't that cool? So cool that
It
that
is.
clip is like is out there for him to see. Like, I was once a person that really, really wanted to accomplish this, and now I am.
The first time I ever saw Bradley Cooper was in Wedding Crashers, as far as I can
Mm,
remember.
mm-hmm.
But there's something about Bradley Cooper in Wedding Crashers that doesn't connect with me with the Bradley that we know today. I'm like,
Okay.
was that really you?
In what way?
I don't know. Maybe it's the short hair, or maybe
Right.
maybe I just maybe I don't know, maybe just the character. I don't know. But sometimes I'm like, that's Bradley Cooper? It was a long time ago, by the way.
I feel like that about A Star is Born and all his other work.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I don't get it. Why were you doing that when you had this inside you all this time? I don't know. I mean, I get it. Well, Easy Money and comedy probably was just easier to
He had to
crack,
prove
but
himself.
yeah.
Had to work up the ranks. Had
Yeah.
to be a working actor.
Right.
Yeah. Gigi Bradley, come on the pod. Your first interview as a couple should be only here on You, Me, and Chisme.
Absolutely.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, from one power couple to another. Breaking news for Julie, at least. Tom Cruise is dating Ana de Armas.
Oh my goodness.
They were just spotted at uh, David Beckham's birthday party.
Yeah.
And before that, they had been spotted before. They had already been spotted before.
Yeah.
Um, thoughts?
Anna, you may not be the person I thought you were.
Mm.
You may not be the person. Wasn't she dating that dictator's son or something?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And now Tom, and here's the thing, I posted this thing on TikTok about Tom Cruise recently because he went to go see Sinners and he posted about it.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking about how conflicted I am about my feelings with Tom Cruise on a consistent basis because eh, as an artist, he is literally everything I want in a celebrity. He is an active for movie, activist for actual movie making. He was very intense about COVID protocols so that everyone would stay safe. He is very intense about seats in movie theaters, regardless of how big or small the movie is. Like, he's a very interesting person in terms of an artist. And then he is the face of Scientology. And
Mm.
it really, really fucks with me, to be honest. So Anna doesn't seem to be a good person, to be honest, or making right decisions. And dare I say, Ben Affleck may have been her best choice at some point. Um, because breaking news. I think I like Ben Affleck now. Oh my God. I'm so annoyed with myself. It's still fuck that back tattoo, to be
Uh-huh.
fair.
Always.
And he did assault Hillary Burton on MTV. That is a real thing,
Oh
when
my
he grabbed
gosh.
her. I mean, when he grabbed her like
Oh, I don't
chest and
remember.
you have to it's like on TRL or something.
Oh my gosh.
So very real things,
Uh-huh.
but he seems to like really give a fuck about not just making money in a film, but like everyone getting paid in that film. He did it for that Jordan movie, the Jordans, about the
Uh-huh.
Nikes or whatever, where it was like if the movie made money, then the crew got paid part of that money that it was making. I'm not explaining it correctly, but anyway, he made a deal so that the crew would also be getting paid off of how much money the movie was making.
Hmm.
Um, and recently I saw an interview where he's talking about his internalized homophobia and how one time he had to kiss another man in a movie and that he really struggled with it. And then later he had to sit down and be like, why am I struggling with this? I kiss people in movies all the time. And he was like, oh my God, I'm fucking homophobic. And he
Hmm.
had to really unpack that and be like, why am I like this? Why do I think like this? Why is it grossing me out when it shouldn't? It's
Mm.
literally me kissing. And I was like, not you realizing that and being emotionally mature about it. It really fucked with me. So dare I
Hmm.
say Ben Affleck may have been Ana de Armas's best partner. I can't even get it out without wanting to throw up. But Tom Cruise,
Yeah.
I don't know how you read how Katie Holmes had to escape that marriage and make a decision to continue to date him.
And Nicole Kidman.
Oh,
I there's a journalist I follow on Twitter. I think his Instagram handle is just Yashir maybe.
mm,
And he's a big like Scientology critic, and he was saying that at this point she's at least um gotten a tour of Scientology buildings or whatever sites, and she's enrolled in Scientology classes at this point. Um, Anna, I'm not sure what. It's not worth it.
no.
It's not worth it.
You're
It
making a name for yourself.
maybe that's what you should be focusing on,
Yeah.
and not dating this psycho of a man.
Hmm.
I think he's incredibly weird.
Yeah.
I don't like him,
No, I don't like him either.
and like I don't know. It just is. It's very. It's the whole her dating him is not the oddest thing. It's worrisome because he's still trying to have Scientology find him a little starlet.
Hmm.
Like, okay, how about you date somebody already in Scientology or something like that? I don't
Hmm.
like.
Hmm.
It's very weird. I know that he is an actual crazy person.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's a fucking weirdo.
Hmm.
Um, and he's also kind of really fucking rude, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
was talking, when he was promoting, there was that whole thing when he was promoting War of Worlds. I can't speak.
Hmm.
Was that the name of the movie? Anyways, and I think it was like Brooke Shields who had been talking that she was on antidepressants or something, and he's like, "You can't do that," and I don't know. It just he's a strange little man.
Yeah. Emphasis on the little. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, um, one day when they bring down that cult, I don't know what is going to happen to him. Honestly, maybe
Yeah.
he should probably be arrested for whatever he's done as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Ugh. Okay, watch Scientology show up at my door. Lord have mercy. It's Ana de Armas. Hello. um. Anyways, Ana, let's focus on making some good movies and not dating strange men.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. What? Anything else you would like to tell Tom?
No. No.
Um. Katie Holmes. Good thing she got out when she did.
100%.
And Suri. I wonder if Suri has changed her last name.
I don't know.
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
No. My Latinx spotlight. My Latinx spotlight this week. You know what is me? Because I kicked ass at work this week.
Yes, you did.
I kicked ass at work. I was stressed out. My blood sugar went low at least 3 times during work the other week. Uh, we had a VP, we had not one, but two VP visits in one day, one in the morning, one in the PM. Uh, Lunch needed to be ordered, snacks, coffee, tours, not one, but two of them. Photos being taken. Waters needed everywhere. Our new VP, a little weirdy. He's a
Mm.
little weirdy. He's a little weirdy, and I was first contact with him, and he is a little weirdy. Good for him, I say.
Is
Um,
he WHITE?
yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
okay. Oof.
yeah. But you know what? As the day progressed, he seems like, really about like overheard one of his conversations. Apparently this is what he does all the time, where he's like, uh, gives you whatever. This is what you need to do. This is what you do. Okay, and then he announces it. He'll be like, okay, and you know what time it is? It's time for the pep talk. So you've been doing great here. You've been doing this. So he's really about lifting up employees,
Okay.
which I think is great, but his way of doing it is a little hilarious, but to each their own. But he seems fine, but a little weird. Like a little just like there's things about his
An ism,
personality.
maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah. All the greats have it.
All the greats, all the
Yeah.
greats. So work was insane.
Hmm.
And I did it, not just because I didn't want to let my aunt down, but because I knew it needed to be done. And I got a good job from my boss's boss at the end
Okay.
of that day. And did I get to work 1 hour late the next day? That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is that I did it and it was great. And we got great feedback. And I was included in that email. It wasn't just like an email that was sent to managers. No, no, no. He sent it to all the people that is acknowledging for that day. And I was in that email and it made me feel really good about myself. So, yeah,
I love it.
it's been crazy, but I done did it. We can do it.
I love it. You're a superstar. You're a superwoman. Yes, you are. Do you remember that Alicia Keys song?
Oh,
No? Oh.
no.
I have a very vivid memory of listening to um I don't was it I think it was maybe Alicia Keys' second album. I think came out my first year of college or maybe like my
Wow.
senior year of high school. And I have a very vivid memory of hanging out with my friend driving listening to the one, the one, the one. You remember that song?
I remember that song, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Anyways, that's how
I
old I.
do think she's saying no one.
Oh, right. No one, not the one. Listen, here's something that you need to know about me. I don't know the lyrics to anything, but I do know, but I will get close.
Yeah, so close. You were
But I
basically
don't know.
there.
Well, also, I don't want to have to pay for the song. So, guys saying the wrong. So maybe I'm doing the right thing.
Right, right. It's
Okay.
not copyright if you're getting the words wrong.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you guys
You're
think
so
I'm
smart.
stupid? I'm actually one
No.
step ahead of you guys.
So
Okay.
smart. Okay, smarty
One
pants.
step ahead. Time for
Uh,
some asukad. I will go first. My asukad this week is Julie. Do you know who Coco Jones is?
I do.
Coco Jones has an album called Why Not More? And that is my exact question. Why not more of this album? It could have been
Mm,
longer. I think
okay.
it is perfect. I love it. I love, love an R&B songstress.
Mm,
Love. It's my favorite category of human.
mm-hmm.
She knocked it out of the park with this one.
Mm,
I think it's so good. If you love a good R&B album that you want to have sex to, that you want to sing in the car, that you want to, dance to, this is it.
okay.
Coco Jones. The album is called Why Not More? Question mark.
Lovely.
A question I ask myself every day.
Yeah.
Why not more of this?
Yeah. I love
Thanks.
it.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Well, my azúcar this week is, guys, I did it. I watched The Last of Us.
Oh,
More specifically, I watched the second episode of The Last of Us.
uh-huh.
And I cried so hard that I haven't been able to see the third episode because I keep feeling like I'm going to cry even harder. I Beautiful storytelling, wonderful writing, wonderful performances. For those of you that haven't watched, spoiler alert, but Joel is dead. Pedro Pascal is dead.
Okay.
It's in the game. Everyone knew. Everyone knows. But I didn't know it was going to happen so early in the season.
Uh-huh.
It was brutal,
Uh-huh.
devastating.
Uh-huh.
Caitlin Dever, you raggedy bitch. I think you are one of the best actresses of our generation. And I think this episode proved it. But I still hate you for what you've done. Your character can suck a dick. I fucking hated every minute of it.
Wow.
It's very exciting. You know what I love about HBO shows, these big ones? Well, I think all their HBO shows, they do these little featurettes after the episodes where it's like
Uh-huh.
behind the scenes look at like how the episode got made.
Yeah.
Really, really fuck with that. And I
Uh-huh.
really, really fuck with the team where you can tell that every single person involved in this process is equally invested in the storytelling. That is
Uh-huh.
such exhilarating shit to be aware of when you're an audience member. To be like every single person here, whether you like it or you hate the outcome of the show, like they give a fuck about the
Uh-huh.
story. Pedro Pascal, lovely.
Uh-huh.
Bella Ramsey, I don't know anyone better.
Uh-huh.
Caitlin, again, I can't praise her enough. Go watch Apple Cider Vinegar. She's on it in Netflix. She's phenomenal. I love it. I will go and finish the rest of the season eventually. But when I tell you I sobbed, I need you guys to truly understand that I had to pause the show as soon as the stick went through his. I had to pause it. I had to take a walk. I was sobbing so hard. I bent over and like held on to my knees because I felt so distraught. And then every time I turned on the show, I had to, oh, and then I made a TikTok about it. So then I had to Google a picture of Pedro Pascal as Joel, and then I started crying again. I haven't felt this distraught since Derek Shepherd died.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was a
I'm
long time ago.
Yeah, 10 years, someone reminded me. That was rude of them. But devastated. Such a phenomenally written show. I will eventually go and look at the game scene of it because I hear that the game death is tougher to watch.
You should play the video game.
Ugh, then I'd have to learn how to play a video game.
What do you
I'm
mean?
running a 5K. I can't. Another thing, no, I can't. I'm only one person. I'll watch it on YouTube. Have you played the
Okay.
game?
I don't know. No.
Okay.
No. I don't.
Do you watch the show?
No, I haven't
Okay.
watched it.
Then why did you look all offended when I said?
Because I'm a man of the people.
Oh, okay. Okay. Everyone knows though. I knew it was coming because as we all famously know, Kelly Clarkson spoiled it for me. In that video she did about a year ago where
Oh, because
she's
she
like
plays the game.
she played the game and she was talking about like things that she loved that month or that year or something. And she's like, really love The Last of Us. Da, da, da. Not looking forward to Joel dying.
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
said, we don't all play the game, Kelly.
Yeah.
So I already knew it was coming. I just
Yeah.
I really didn't think they'd do it in the second episode.
I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
That's my azúcar. There you have it.
Thank you,
Thank
Julie.
you.
R.I.P. to Joel.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. You make me wanna pee pee. Um
So high.
I'm not.
It's
Okay.
so high.
I'm not. Okay, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much. We've reached the end of the episode. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at You, Me, and Chisme. Make sure you visit at YouMeChisme.com. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, do all the fun things you could do with this podcast. Most importantly, make sure you share it. Sharing is caring, and sharing spreads the word, gets us more listeners or viewers on YouTube, wherever you want to listen or watch. And if you do that, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.